The NHS estimates that up to 2% of the population has a hoarding disorder. And in Monmouth, South Wales, 49-year-old Alison has been a victim of it for most of her life.
This is the beginning, this is the hall where it's all started, and it's all started to jumble, which you can see there's stuff in the way. It'd be nice if we could just walk in clear.
Similar to many people who suffer from compulsive behaviours like excessive drinking and gambling, Alison's urge to hoard has become a need.
I think hoarding is a bit of an addiction. I'm a bit of a magpie. People call me a magpie because if it glitters and it goes, shiny ding, this. I've never done drugs, smoked or anything like that, but it is an addiction like any other.
And now Alison has a new hoarding habit. Cats.
This is the tidiest room. This is the one where the cats have been in. So because I've had cats in here, I've had to have it tidier. At the moment, I've got 11. I've got mostly elderly ones, sadly. They all tend to be the older, and people say, have you got any nice little fluffy kittens? I go, no, we've got a damaged one who's middle-aged and he's got one eye, something wrong with his ear. So we have all the special ones. I call them special needs cats. If I see an old lady, a cyclist and a cat on the road, my basic instinct is save the cat.
And to help save them, Alison has opened a charity shop to raise money to rehome cats and pay for their vet bills. But not much of her stuff is finding its way there.
I need to be basically woken up, shaken, and it's like, this isn't acceptable. I can't live like this. I always thought when I was 18 that by the time I was 20 it'd be sorted. Then it was 25, and it was 30, and I thought, well, by the time I'm 35 this house will be lovely. 35, 40, I'm like, holy God, how much more have I got to go? Frankly, I'm going to be too old to be able to even get up and down the stairs by the time I've done it, so I need to do it now. I need a good slap. A lot of people have been tempted. It's just going to take the willpower of going, yeah, actually, yeah, it's been locked away, and yeah, it's amazing, but it's got to go.
Coming up.
There's a bad smell coming from behind the couch.
What's behind Mary's sofa?
Oh, that's lovely. That's a good throw. That's quite useful for throwing on the bed.
And can Alison change the habit of a lifetime?
It's always going to charity, but for some reason it never gets there.
I don't know what that pillow is. Is it a decent pillow? Yes, it's a decent pillow, so...
In Monmouth, cat-loving Alison has been hoarding all her life.
The bedroom that I was living in at my parents' house was so cluttered, so deep with stuff, that I actually couldn't even get to the bed. This is the room that's a problem. As you can see, I can possibly just get in, but if you just excuse me while I go round the corner. Sometimes I'd find myself when I was little, I would put all my teddies in the bed to keep warm, and then there'd be no room for me, so I'd get my little blue dressing gown and I'd sleep on the floor, and my mum got cross. She got really cross. This is the table where I'm always doing something, which I'm just going to have to stop. I'm going to have to find somewhere else to do it because this is to eat off of. I need a table somewhere else that's actually for use, so I can actually eat properly off of it. The sideboard has got ridiculous. That needs to be addressed as well. It's too much stuff. Every ledge is an opportunity for me to just stick stuff on, and I just don't want that. I want to clear it. I'm trapped in my chaos. At least the sink's clear, which is a bonus because you don't often see that, do you?
But help is on the way. Specialist cleaners Kaz and T have been working with hoarders for 10 years. But they might not be quite as feline friendly as Alison.
Worst case scenario, we go in and we smell wee straight away, so we'll know straight away that it's a biohazard. We'll be stepping in poo, urine.
Cat litter.
There might be vomit on the sofas.
From the cats. I feel like we should put our PPEs on. Now that we've said all that.
Just to go in. Hi, Alison. I'm T.
And I'm Kaz.
Hi, all right. Alison, yeah, as you know, Hoarder. Right.
Pleased to meet you.
All right, pleased to meet you too. God, I don't know.
Look at this. Oh, spiders as well.
You have to kind of like squash your way through. Okay, right.
First up, Kaz and T check out the size of the hoard.
There. I hope you're friendly. I hope you're friendly. Cat there. One, two. There's 3 cats so far.
And what chaos the cats might have created.
Oh, look. Hi, guys. So there's 2 more cats there. There's another cat in there. There's another cat in the basket. Yeah. It's blocked here. Oh, my goodness me. Okay. Wow. So that means the cats eat everywhere, sleep everywhere. There's not one designated place for these cats to sleep. She's got a cat litter tray in her bedroom. These things should be kept downstairs. There's a lot of stuff going on here. She really does need help. She does. She does need help to sort it out. And I can see why it would be so overwhelming for her as well.
It is a huge hoard, but there is one thing Kaz and T are relieved about.
We normally see a lot of hoarders that have that many cats and the house is always smelly and got poo everywhere. How have you maintained that? Because that's not your case. There's no poo on the floors.
Because the cats are my entire priority. Nothing matters more than the cats.
So basically, us being here now, what would you like from us? What would you like to see happen?
Just to see some space. So I've got, because my head is like my house and it's getting worse and worse and worse. There's just too much and it has to just go.
Hopefully we'll get a lot done today.
In Monmouth, Kaz and T have arrived to help declutter Alison's home.
Let's get this show on the road, man.
I'm filled with dread and panic and, you know, I do sort of think, oh my God, they might take these things away. But then I think, Alison, you've got to detach yourself. Now I know that that money is going straight to the vets, making a difference. It's going to spay a cat, it's going to neuter a cat, it's going to get its jabs. So if I can get 45 quid for the charity, I'll be motivated. Okay, it's open.
Before they can start inside, they need to clear some space outside.
Right, we can start. This is predominantly charity shop.
Yep, you got that.
And then there's about 100. That's the thing, it's charity over that side. That's got to go to the charity shop. That's charity. That can go, that's no use to anybody.
The pile for Alison's cat charity is growing, and they're off to a flying start.
Charity, yeah.
Let it go, darling.
I'm doing really well.
Honestly.
I just owned a room in the shop for a lot of these. I was dreading getting rid of these, but I really find you quite motivational. I really do. Just your aura.
They've made great progress outside, but T is worried that inside might not be so smooth.
I find that it was easy for Alison to help me organise the little outhouse place downstairs.
Oh, right, yeah.
But getting rid of clothes, that's a different thing, and see what she says when she goes through them. She might not throw any away at all. Just pass me another bag.
Yeah, come in. Oh, my goodness me. So much stuff, that's quite funky. Oh, that's lovely, that's a good throw. That's quite useful for throwing on the beds. No,
Alison has been hoarding her whole life.
Doesn't mean I'll keep. I love this little basket, but you know what that pillow is? Is it a decent pillow? Yes, it's a decent pillow, so that can go.
And it doesn't take long before things start coming back out of the bags.
That's gone into the shop before, but it's purple. I love it. It's how beautiful is this? Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at it. I remember when and where I bought nearly everything in here. That's what's so sad, because I remember the prices. If I could forget it, it would be better.
Kaz and T are getting worried.
Obviously, these are your things, and I want you to be happy, and I want you to keep what you want to keep.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know what you're keeping. If it's going back upstairs,
Too much.
yeah. It's always going to charity, but for some reason it never gets there.
No.
So by the time we turn our backs, what was for charity ends back in their house.
It's really painful. And so I'm starting to realise that I am my own worst enemy, and I'm trying to fight it.
She's working with us and it's going well. But if she sways from that, bad tea's coming out.
Right, that's lovely. That's absolutely gorgeous. That would look Nice on the wall, in here. And I need to put it somewhere on the green wall.
A habitual hoarder will always find some space. Somewhere.
This does need to go up. Maybe I could go on the ceiling. Maybe I could put it on the ceiling.
Alison's enthusiasm to clear her house and turn the hoard into money for her cat charity has stalled. Kaz and T know what needs to go, but Alison's not so sure.
It's not like they're just saying it for the sake of it. They're saying it to help me. They're only doing it for my benefit. So I can't take offence when someone's actually trying to help. I want it to work. It's got to work.
If we stop and chat to Alison about individual things, we won't get it done. So we need to just crack on. As she's motivated, but I reckon it's one of those ones we stop and have a chat. Game over.
Lifelong hoarders have a very complicated relationship with their belongings. To help Alison refocus and regain her motivation, hoarding counsellor Claire Darhill pays a visit.
I'd really like to explore with her what's happening with the cats, does this run in her family, how has her mood been, what does she find triggering, and hopefully really find some solutions for the kind of crisis that she's in at the moment.
Hello, somebody else.
Hi,
Claire.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Hi.
Come on in. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about being a small child. Do you remember, always loving all of this stuff?
When I was really little, I was so busy having fun. All I cared about is going to the woods and playing with rope swings. And when I was a child, I never had new things. My mum would say you can have 3 dresses from the nearly new shop or 1 from Debenhams, and I always went for the nearly new. So I never had a lot as a child, and most of my toys came from jumble sales. So I used to rescue teddies, and that's the only thing I tended to hoard was teddies.
Do you feel a big personal responsibility for rescuing
I have
things?
a really huge problem, and this is why all my relationships are bad, because I'd meet somebody and I could save them. So ultimately, all the boyfriends were alcoholics, no fault of their own, they were just alcoholics, no drug addicts. It woke me up and I suddenly realised, actually, I don't want a man in my life. It made me very unhappy, and that's why I was hoarding again and again. And they'd say to me, oh, you're buying stuff, and the more that it stressed them out, the more I do it. So now I've got into the charity, I finally found what I need to be doing. And I kind of just think now all I care about is what my cats think of me.
So cats are, for you, indescribably safer than people.
I find cats to be an absolute breed.
So the cats are worthy of this house. The cats are worthy of all this love. The cats are worthy of all this stuff, but you're not worthy.
Well, I suppose, I feel, I'm not worthy.
And so is a lot of your hoarding about rescuing things that you like or that you love or that you could find a better home for or you need to take home?
Yeah, it's lovely things. It's saving things and getting them to the right place.
And this is why you can't discard, isn't it?
Yes.
If you can just try to think about how you are worthy, why you are worthy of a lovely place to sit, why you are worthy of, a house that you can enjoy.
It's 1 in, 1 out now. Or
Excellent.
1 in, 3 out, I'm going to try and do.
Okay, thank you very much for having me, Alison.
Lovely, thank you.
It was lovely to meet you today.
It's been really, really helpful. Thank you.
Thanks, Alison. Bye. Alison's doing quite well. I think definitely if she can keep building connections outside of the cats, so real people, real communities, real groups, people who will value her and who will give her good feedback.
That was really quite draining. Quite mentally exhausting, actually. Very spot on and the mirror was a bit close. I was like, oh God, she's right.
Things are looking up for Alison.
The good news is we've finished upstairs.
You haven't?
We have. You can walk in the room. There's nothing hanging on the doors. It's all clear for you to walk into. I know this looks overwhelming, but we're coming to help you now.
Right, okay. Pop it in the bag, so that's good bag. Right, okay.
But Kaz and T know until the hoard actually leaves the house, Alison won't achieve her dream of a clutter-free home.
It just gets worse.
What have you got in there?
I don't even know what's in here. There's a girl who likes something strange. Look at that brand new Hello Kitty. Now that's the charity shop. That's quality, good for the shop. I probably paid about £15 for that. Stupid. But that's the time and place I did it because I was unhappy. That's brand new.
Do you want this?
Oh, that's a church thing, and I just love it. Packed box can go to the charity shop. Is that charity shop?
Yes, this is charity. This box here?
That box is empty. It's a lovely Christmas box, and I want to put...
The gentle approach isn't working for Kaz and T. Time for some tough love.
Alison, you're not actually throwing anything away as yet. Like,
No, I'm not, because it is quite nice stuff.
I know.
I'm looking for broken things that...
no, but
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
I know you're looking for broken things, but the skip isn't even full yet.
Okay, let's just...
And some things have to go.
I can go in the bin.
Like, for instance, I just showed you a little, what is it? The moomin? Not the moomin.
Oh, the little moomin.
That was dirty.
Oh, he's...
But you wanted to sell online. If they're dirty or soiled,
Yeah.
they're going in the bin.
Yeah.
Break the habit of moving it around.
Yeah.
Alison seems to be taking the advice on board, so Kaz and T set her some homework to keep up the momentum.
That's it for today. It's the biggest plan for tomorrow, and making sure that there's nothing left inside on the floor that
So we're
shouldn't
downstairs now, not upstairs.
be. So yeah, bric-a-brac in front of the telly needs to go. You see all them stuff up the top
Up here,
there?
yes.
All that needs to go. Just so I don't know where you're going to put it, but it can't stay in the house.
it can't go upstairs either.
It can't
It's
go
got to be
upstairs
sorted.
either.
Right.
So we'll see you in the morning,
Yep, that's wonderful.
and we'll crack on from there. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm going to be a bit
Brilliant.
like a zombie tomorrow because I am going to go mad
No
tonight.
problem.
This is what she wanted. She said she needed a little push, and we've given her a little nudge, and she's accepting that very well. Alison said that while she's got the clean-up bug, let's say, she's going to crack on while we're not there. So I'm hoping she'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
And when we come back tomorrow, the little things she said she was going to do should have been done.
That's eBay. That's all eBay on there. I've got to change. I can't live like this.
Kaz and T are hoping for the best, but fearing the worst. Most of yesterday was spent failing to convince Alison to actually part with any of her hoard.
Hello. I told you I look like a zombie. I went to bed at 3:30 last night.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
But are they in for the biggest surprise of their careers?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the
Let's go
table.
better.
Oh my
The table
goodness.
I noticed straight away.
Look at that.
Sorry.
Yes.
This is...
That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
I'm doing
Brilliant.
it.
Oh my God, the table.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's
You know what,
amazing.
this looks so much better. It looks more organised. It's showing your personality. So anyway,
Tidy.
thanks for having us. Let's go home now.
So, what have you left us to do?
All the kitchen, and it's a bit of a mess.
I couldn't ask for anything better. It's the fact that she's probably one of the first, really.
No,
that has
she
ever-
is the first.
No, she's the only one
She's the only person.
that has ever done anything we've left the person to do.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
There was always some
I'm in
reason
shock.
why.
All these. I'm just thinking of things that I've hoarded and find them out and get them out while I've got the skip. I basically was battling with myself, and what they said gave me the power to fight what I want to do. I got control over myself briefly, and I was like, right, that's it. I'm going to be doing this.
The simple pleasures of a sofa free of clutter. A dining area empty of chaos, but full of possibilities. A spare room once only fit for feline guests, now ready for human ones. And as for the kitchen,
Wow, that's amazing. I just spotted it and thought, wow, that's good grief. Nothing on the floor? Where's all the things that come on the floor? Oh, I love it. It's totally,
You've opened up
Yeah.
Aladdin's cave.
and it makes it just, I can feel like I can cook in here. This is just, it's wonderful. It's really good.
Alison actually really surprised me.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be hard work. I thought it was going to be a case of she's not going to want to let anything go.
Alison, it's been lovely being
It's been
in your
absolutely
home.
amazing.
It's been amazing being here. Might not be to everyone's taste,
No.
but it's a lovely house and it's nice and warm, and I didn't feel as though, I felt as though I could sit down and have a cup of tea.
Oh, wonderful, and I definitely see you soon. Come back and have a little check-up on me. Just
will.
to see, so you can see that you didn't waste your time. Going forward, I'm hoping that this is going to become a habit. It's like I've been given a wonder drug. I dreamt my house was clean, and now I'm thinking that. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's... So I've got a great place to start, and it's going to motivate me just to go further.
Working with hoarders isn't always about filling skips and clearing rooms. Sometimes it's about making those first steps to having a clearer head too. And for Alison, there's the added bonus of making more space for her feline friends.